Leah Roundtree is trying to stay as healthy as she can after a recent breast cancer diagnosis.
My doctor calls and says there's a lump, and she said, so immediately I'm thinking, okay, I had an uneasy feeling my mom had breast cancer, this is not a good thing.
Leah Roundtree is trying to stay as healthy as she can after a recent breast cancer diagnosis.
My doctor calls and says there's a lump, and she said, so immediately I'm thinking, okay, I had an uneasy feeling my mom had breast cancer, this is not a good thing, when can I get a biopsy? She says you can get a biopsy June 28th, which is nearly 3 months from that point. And I thought, 3 months? Like, I can't wait for 3 months.
She opted to skip the wait for tests and pay thousands for private scans, including an MRI in Los Angeles that revealed her situation was much worse than she thought.
So now all the alarm bells are ringing.
Alarm bells about BC's cancer care have been ringing for a while.
It's heartbreakingly bad. The situation was bad in the fall, and the situation is now critical.
She says BC's new 10-year plan to fix the system ignores diagnosis waits.
We must do more, we must do it now, and we are.
There are plans to open 2 new cancer centers and send thousands of patients to Washington State for radiation treatments. Since 2019, fewer and fewer people are getting timely radiation treatment in BC. It's one of 3 provinces below the national average.
It's a pretty damning comment on the current state of affairs of our healthcare system that we've had to resort to sending patients to another country for their treatment.
But people aren't being sent south for diagnosis, and with cancer, early diagnosis is crucial.
I'm still feeling incredibly unsettled by how unlucky I could have been.
Her push for private testing kick-started her care.
So I went from having a clear mammogram to now having stage 3 breast cancer. And as my oncologist here in Vancouver said, we're going to throw everything at you. Chemo, surgery, radiation, pills for at least 10 years, to try and save your life. But this is not a slam dunk.
But she hopes she's now got a better shot. Yvette Brend, CBC News, Vancouver.